Hey everyone, it's Bruno, and today I want to talk about how I don't burn out in game dev. Now, I've quit game dev multiple times from 2010 to 2019, but since 2020, I've remained consistent while working a full-time job. And I think there are a number of reasons as to why I've been able to stay so consistent. So the first one is that I just really enjoy game dev, but I'll talk about more pragmatic things for other people. So, number two. The second one is that I have very few 0 days. And what I mean by 0 day, it's a day where I do absolutely zero game dev. And a non-zero day, it could be spending 12 hours with high enthusiasm making core gameplay systems. It could be me spending 5 minutes tinkering on a feature without achieving much. It could also be me at an international airport waiting for a flight, writing ideas down on my phone so that I can implement them when I get home. And I do this because game dev has become a very comfortable routine for me, and I want to maintain it as routine. And it took a lot of effort to get this routine. So, in my opinion, willpower is a very limited resource, and it's important to not over-rely on it. I've seen people burn out. It's not a loss of enthusiasm. It's a medical condition where their brain stops producing the chemical they need to work. It's a medical thing. It is not a lack of enthusiasm. So you really do not want to burn out. And I have found that building up a routine is something that has made game dev significantly less taxing for me over time. Now, once I've had that routine in place, I've been able to do development with very little cognitive cost, but only if I knew what I needed to make and how to make it. Now, if I didn't know what I needed to make or how to make it, I still find that to be very taxing. And this is where I need to do the project management to separate the creative work from the implementation work. When you get experience at the development side of game dev, you will find yourself entering flow states. And these are states where you do lots of work very productively for a long period of time. And you will find that, number one, the implementation side of game dev gets less cognitively demanding the better you get at it, which is awesome. Number two, the creative side of game dev gets more cognitively demanding the better you get at it. And this is largely because you are significantly more aware of the limitations when it comes to designing things. And number three, the implementation and design side of game dev clash all the time, and you will not easily be able to enter a flow state if you try to do both at the same time. And so to resolve this, I normally spend my most relaxing day, which is typically a Sunday. On those days, I will do design work, or I will implement a feature that I know how to implement. And I have found that by doing the project management up front, I am able to segregate the tasks based on how difficult I think they are going to be to implement. And it means that when I have a night after work without sport, I have a bunch of tasks that I can easily do without needing to use a lot of cognitive bandwidth. And it's largely because I'm just implementing a spec without questioning it. And I can do this because I've already made all the difficult decisions up front. Now, the final piece is going to be motivation. And to solve a motivation issue that will eventually come in, even if you really enjoy game dev, I build a new demo of one of my games every month. Now, I don't always upload it online, but I have a local game dev meetup, and this is a really, really good local game dev meetup. And I always try to bring an updated game to it, and I always try to make sure that the update is meaningful in some capacity. And so what's awesome about this is that, number one, in terms of internal motivation, I don't get these long stretches of time without achieving a meaningful milestone or achieving meaningful feedback. It also just means that what I need to do is always within sight rather than far away and out of view. And because I'm constantly seeing people play my games and letting me know whether it's good or not, I am constantly getting internal and external validation from the people around me, which just makes this so much easier. Like, I always have something to work towards, and it's very obvious what I need to do next month. So that's how I've been able to consistently do 20 hours of game dev a week for the past 6 years. 0 days, doing project management and separating design work and implementation. And also giving yourself a consistent milestone to reach that is within sight. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Have a good one. Bye.